The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's lobbed. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Complete in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They just keep firing. Touchdown, Hawaii! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bob. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air, it's Bailey. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of set. Touchdown, Warriors! Fit it in the window for the score.
Goal line situations get practiced all the time. It's not always going to be handing it off to get it in. You're going to have to throw it. The windows are so close, like they were right there. Great execution by the offense, getting a touchdown pass on third down.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Love. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He's got the back in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it a receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. And you could tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to buy time. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you could tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Buys a little extra time. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be. Look.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Turning it on! He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Throws toward the end zone. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's back. Lets it fly. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He's got an open man. There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his man. It's Lee. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive, but maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Connection to the right. Touchdown, Huskies. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a two-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it down the right side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's strong. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Here's a heat. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Looking to throw, it's back. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Love. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Snags it down the right side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense, because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Snags it over the middle. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure and you get to hit the quarterback, but two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Love. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. Still looking on the move. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Priority number 1, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That's caught. It's Tate. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Here we go. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you gotta have it. You gotta be on the same page, and they were there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find. He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Beck. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Warrior! Quick strike through the air for the score.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Love. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's reeled in. It's Lee. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Clark. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Back open in the middle. At the 20, he's got space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab on the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's strong. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. The offense changing the play. Going to sling it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Hit as he throws. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And they can't make the connection.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Huskies. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, you get the touchdown, but there's not a lot of time left. So you need to get the onside kick. You may have time for one more play, one shot to throw it in the end zone and somehow see if you can steal this game.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. He's looking to pass. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Here's the situation. First they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or 2. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And he's going to take it all the way back. and it's fun to watch him run, but there's laundry on the field, and I believe this one's coming back. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking downfield, it's back. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead.
On that two-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up two-point conversion.
He'll bring it out. It's Love. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be